all right. Welcome to another Inwood Rides video. Today I'm out on the Road Glide, and it's a 2022 Road Glide Special. White sand pearl, and my favorite road sofa on the road. So, but today, if you're worried that I'm not going to show that I don't have any Pan America content, no, it's coming up. I just wanted to show some cool stuff about my favorite device on all of my rides, the Garmin Zumo XT. Now, this is not going to be a review on, hey guys, what's up? Bikes are out today. It's not going to be a review on the Zumo. There's plenty of great content out there on YouTube that will talk about the experiences that people have with it. I've had great experiences with it. Yeah, there's some interesting things you got to do, working with Explorer and all kinds of things, but that's not what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about mounting it on my other devices, motorcycles. I put this on the Pan America, I put it on this bike, I even put it on my ATV, so when I go out riding off-road, I've got a nice map of where I'm going. And I'll tell you why, because some places I go with ATV rides, the parks are so big, and there's so many trails. Oh yeah, just get lost without it. So it's wonderful, and most of the time you go out to these ATV parks, there is no cell signal, so using your phone is not going to work. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to talk about the Zumo, how I mount this on the Road Glide, how I mount it on my Pan America, and how I mount it on my Can-Am ATV. So here we go, I'll talk to you in a minute. So here we have it hooked up to the Pan America 1250 Special. It's already on, and it's mounted in on its TourTech mounting bar and its safety protecting housing. I've got displays here in the videos for you. You can mount the Garmin plate to that bar without the outer sleeve, but the nice thing about this outer sleeve here is that it locks in place. So when you're parked somewhere, you don't have to worry about taking your screen off and putting it in a bag somewhere. It's basically immobile, and there's a key on top that you lock it in place. To take it off, you're gonna shut your bike down, and I have it wired into an accessory on the under the seat. I put it to one of the heat accessories. So when the bike shuts down, it'll actually go into its shutdown mode on the Garmin. If you want to take it with you, you just click this little button underneath. It snaps open like that. You grab the top, pulls right off, and there's your Garmin plate, just your normal Zumo XT plate that comes with every Zumo, and it'll snap right into the TourTech. Let me show you where I wired it in under my seat. So I've already taken the seat off of the Pan America here, and we're just going to show a quick little deal of how I wired it. Basically, you go backside of the under the tank. Basically fed it underneath the tank and then down in here, and you'll see underneath my alarm, which I didn't fully hook up correctly. Put it in the Wago caps there. Found myself a nice plug that'll take it right up to the heater accessory right here, and basically that's on an accessory to the switch on the motorcycle when you turn it on and off. So here we have it on the Road Glide in its mounted position, turned on, and it runs on the accessory part of the battery, so I don't run it down. When I do turn the motorcycle off, it'll actually go into a shutdown mode, and we can go in and take it off of here. And there we go. There's your mount right there. This is basically a ram mount yoke tablet holder. I found the yoke for a tablet that I was using in my old Jeep. Same Garmin plate, and since they are ram mount, both of these things are, the holes lined right up with the yoke mount, and it wired right in.
or it's screwed right in, and then the wiring runs down through here over the medium-sized bar connected to a on your handlebar mount right there. Comes down back through the tank, comes down in here, and I wired it up to a wiring harness you'll see in the video, and I basically just spliced it right into, I cut the cap off and just plugged it right in to that, and that is the Garmin right there. And then I left the fuse exposed so I can get to the fuse if it ever blows. It's right there, and it runs into a power accessory plug back down in there. All right, so now we have the Garmin mounted on our Lowrider ST, which is my wife's bike. She loves this because she gets to control her music with our little gadget over here that Holy Shift turned us onto. It basically connects to her phone. It'll be over there, and it connects up to the Garmin, and basically it supplies music to her helmet, and we can still communicate each other over the mesh on our Senas. So when we're parked somewhere, just go ahead and kill the bike. It goes into standby, pops right off, and there's your Garmin plate sitting right there. Same way to put it back on, just snap it in place. Clicks right in place, and now I'm going to show you how we mounted it with the RAM mounts. So over here we've got our Garmin hooked up, right? And this is the plate that it comes with, a RAM ball mount that it supplied with in the kit, and this is the supplied arm that actually comes with the Garmin Zumo XT in its box. So I purchased a ball-to-ball joint here, so you can get your ball to a long arm RAM mount, and it attaches to our Thrash and Supply riser right here on the handlebar. So you get a nice long up, and there it is. So now we have this mounted onto the Can-Am Outlander 400, and I put it on this Can-Am accessory for tablet holder that you can buy here online over on Amazon. There's a Kiwi Master version or a Can-Am version. There's a generic. I bought the generic, of course, because I knew I was going to be drilling holes to mount the Garmin plate, RAM plate, to the back of the plastic housing that's on this device, on this accessory. So basically here we have it in the on position, of course, and I have it wired into the 12 volt that's on the Can-Am, and it's actually an accessory switch. So anytime you turn the ATV off, it's on a switch. So, and I knew I'd never use the 12 volt switch or 12 volt plug on the side of the ATV because it's exposed, and I'll show you how this is hooked up. Basically you've got your 12 volt down here, and I wasn't going to be plugging anything into it because I'm going to be doing dirt riding and going in the mud and fun. So this is the actual accessory that you can put on your Can-Am. There's 4 rivets that you put in all the way around. You do have to drill holes to put it on your bike, but you come in here and you can just come in here and just undo it, push that down, comes right on out, and then you actually have an accessory port back here to put gloves and things like that. So you just push that button, and you've got room inside to put your things if you want to. And I put all the excess cable for the Garmin back here, and you can see where I actually screwed it through the back of the plastic here, so you can mount the Garmin in there. And then I ran the cable out the bottom, comes out through the housing here, down to the 12 volt down here. So that's how I did it for this guy. Yeah, it works really nice out in the. And just to get it on, you got to give it a little extra oomph because it is plastic and it does flex. And once you get it on there, it's not going anywhere. Well, I hope you liked this video today on the various ways that you can mount a Garmin Zumo XT on motorcycles and ATVs. And if you own a Garmin Zumo XT, I hope I give you some inspiration on some different ways of mounting it for you. Or if you've already got some good ones, please let me know in the comments, man. I'd really like to hear from y'all on how that works out for you. And if you want to keep following what I'm doing, please subscribe. That'd be great. That'd be great. So I hope to see you on the next Inwood Rides video, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Hey.